This is Norris Middle School today.
Welcome to Norris Middle School in Bakersfield, California.
Home of the Norris Knights and almost 1,000 students.
When you ask what the Sled Club does at Norris Middle School, it is hard to talk about just one thing. We have our hands in a little bit of everything.
Our Nms Genius Bar was created to help students and teachers who have technology questions.
Welcome to Genius Bar!
Every Wednesday, the Genius Bar is open in the library. Everyone can come in, ask questions, and play on Google Apps. We have had questions about how to change desktop backgrounds, set profile pictures, find items in the Google Drive, create slide presentations, and much more. When we finish helping the student, they fill out a survey. According to our surveys, 97% of the people we help feel pretty good to supercalifragilistic after we help them.
We escaped!
Our Genius Bar crowd was going good, but we wanted to encourage new participants to come in and see what we were all about. We started hosting digital escape rooms 1 to 2 times per month. This helped to get new students and teachers to come into the Genius Bar and use the computers. We could help them with tech questions as they worked on the escape room. We also had them use Google Classroom to access the escape room, so it helped them practice logging in and finding an assignment.
Our Genius Bar came to the rescue during our DC parent meeting. When almost 200 people showed up, we sprang into action and led an impromptu escape room for all the kids.
From the beginning of SLED, our Pixels group was working on a project to bring escape rooms to the classroom. They wanted to gamify the classroom. The Pixels group presented to the library and district staff to get support and fundraising for the project. The group was given $1,300 to spend on breakout box kits and subscriptions to Breakout EDU for teachers. The Pixel group in Nms Genius Bar planned an after-school professional development meeting to show teachers how to use escape rooms. They found and broke out of escape rooms, and they challenged teachers to do the same.
The black light might be helpful with your daily schedule.
Exercise. PE. So PE is at what time? Where
You and I should know this. And I don't. Okay.
I'm
really enjoying this. This is really good temperature for some teachers.
We escaped!
We also led an escape room workshop for 25 library staff members from 6 different districts. The feedback from students and teachers have been great, so we wanted to share this idea with you. Why would you want to do escape rooms in your library? We have had 40 to 45 middle schoolers in the tech room, and they will be quiet and focused. Tell me when you've seen 45 middle schoolers quiet and focused. Let's get started.
We escaped!
The Passive to Active group has created 5 different Google workshops that they do once per month. There have been Google workshops on drawings, docs, drives, and sheets. Each time we try to teach the functional skills of the Google app, but also make it fun. We taught students and teachers how to make their own clip arts and drawings, make a Christmas card in docs, color code folders in Drive, and how to do their math homework and create pixel art and sheets. After each workshop, we post the presentation on the library website so students and teachers can visit it and continue to learn. It goes into multiple columns.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that feature, that it's cutting into different ones, like this one is partly in it, but it colors the whole thing, you can make this all one column. So you can either click on that and drag it to choose where you want it, or you can double click it and it'll go to the proper size.
I learned about how to use Google Sheets in other ways, like you could use it for math, alphabetical order organization, and art, which is really fun.
The Teacher Tech video group wanted to make sure that teachers and students could find out how to do something even when the school Genius Bar was not open.
They use Screencastify to create videos for Google Drives, Docs, and Slides. The videos are on the library website, so they're easy for students and staff to find.
Hello, everyone. We will be learning how to create a Norris Middle School Nights poster. First, you must open up a doc. Click. Then, you must rename the document. It says Untitled Document in the upper left corner. You must delete that.
The next category of projects that we worked on were student learning projects. The Young Minds group wanted to start a peer tutoring service for students. They presented at a staff meeting to explain to teachers what they wanted to do. Young Minds have held over 20 tutoring sessions. They are available for students every Wednesday morning.
We started Young Minds Peer Tutoring because we wanted to help all the students at Norris Middle School to succeed with their schoolwork.
We also wanted to give kids a student point of view, instead of just a teacher point of view. Teachers do a great job of teaching, but sometimes a student can help by explaining things in a different way.
The Flex Learning Group wanted to show that students like group projects and assignments that let them work together. Then they presented to Mr. Carr, the principal, to ask for funding to create supply caddies in the library to encourage group work. There are now 10 supply caddies in the library ready for group work.
The next area we decided to work on were school spirit and pride.
Morning games started as a new student activity. Then we found out that others wanted to join too. So now we do morning games for everyone to attend. We have held over 15 morning game sessions. It is really just a time to hang out with friends and meet new people.
Lunch games is similar to morning games. We set up yard games for students to come and play. Lunch games are held every other Wednesday. We have held over 15 lunch game sessions. They were created because some students felt like the school needed more to do during lunch break. Now students can come in and play cornhole, slammo, giant chess, giant Jenga, and giant Connect 4.
What I like about the lunch games is that it's fun and people get to play with each other. I like the Jumbo Connect 4 because I'm really good at it and I can beat people at it.
You can't move anymore.
She can move one more. That guarantees her win.
Where? Oh, somebody help. No, she can't. I don't see where you could do that.
I always wanted to find Mr. Carr and ask him to beat me in this game. Mr. Carr, I challenge you.
Our school spirit group decided that to have more school spirit, we needed a living, dancing night mascot to represent our school during rallies and sporting events. They did some research and pitched the idea to the PTC. They asked the PTC if they could take over the Bot Stop collection project and use the money to raise money for buying a mascot costume. PTC agreed, and in just 4 weeks, the student body had collected enough Bot Stops to purchase the mascot costume. The next group held tryouts and selected 2 mascots. Now the mascot shows up for our rallies and sporting events. We have also started another Bot Stop project. We are collecting Bot Stops to purchase a school flag to fly on our gym.
We want to bring the box tops to purchase a Norris flag to fly above our gym. For the flag, we only need 3 box tops per student. So go home and raid your Lucky Charms cereal boxes and Go-Gurt boxes and bring box tops in.
We were so excited that one of the teachers had decided to bring back student-led clubs. She had already gotten the process started. We offered to help kick off the club, and she put us in charge of organizing Club Fest. Club Fest was a lunchtime event in the library where clubs were told what they did and tried to attract new members. Now we help the clubs let everyone know when and where they meet by keeping a calendar up to date in our window boxes.
The final area that we are involved in school service and volunteering. Every Wednesday we spread our elective period serving our school. We call these crew groups. The publicity crew works with ASB and PTC to create signs for upcoming events. We have made signs for over 25 events. The signs help to advertise the events to students, teachers, and parents. They also help to get everyone excited about what is going on at school.
Our library aides spend each Wednesday helping with library organization and cleaning. We also organize the school-level Letters About Literature contest. For this contest, we received 230 entries and gave out 10 prizes. Many students also entered the state competition. The library aides and a few other SLED members also assisted with planning and presenting at the Kern Reading Association's Book Talk Tea. We shared our leadership textbook, 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, with a group of librarians and teachers. At this event, we were also rewarded with a $250 grant to purchase leadership books for our library.
The RAK, or Random Acts of Kindness crew, does little kind things to make people smile. A couple of our projects have been to hide bookmarks in library books for students to find and mugging teachers. We delivered a mug full of candy and pencils with a nice note of why they make a difference. We also help organize the campus cleanup project.
Every Wednesday, 9 of our members visit the county special day classes. We talk to students, play games, and do art projects. It is amazing to get to know these students. Our link crew is like our school welcoming committee. We are called up to the office to give new student tours. We can show them around the campus, help them find their classes, and tell them the ins and outs of the school. We are also working on new student folders. These folders will have maps, calendars of events, club information, and more. It will be just one more way to make new students feel comfortable.
Some of our school service and volunteering takes us off campus to help. The Big Buddies write letters to second graders at BMAT Elementary School. We exchange written letters, FaceTime with students, and we even got to go visit and help with their Christmas party and cookie decorating. It was really neat to see how excited the little buddies were to meet us.
My name is Jace. My big buddy is Zachary. Say hi, Zachary. Hi, Zachary. Oh, thank you, Jace.
One way we do school service and volunteering is by helping with school events. We assist with assemblies like Night Stick Up for each other. We also helped with Mix It Up Day, where students were encouraged to sit by someone new and make new friends. We also set up our giant yard games for pastries with parents and the winter dance. We also helped with Kindness Week. We made signs and volunteered to sell kindness grams.
One of our SLED members, Marissa, found a news story about Dwayne Sherman, who was a World War II veteran that was turning 96. The only thing he wanted for his birthday was mail and birthday cards. So we organized a lunchtime card, and we had over 180 cards made for Mr. Sherman and mailed them off for him for his birthday.
We are not done. We have more projects in the works. We are collecting box tops to buy a school flag. We are working on a proposal to add a common sense life skills elective. We are working to free our phones at lunch and also add food truck vendors. We are also designing an escape room for the entire district's summer school to participate in. So what does all of this mean to Norris Middle School? SLED by the numbers.
SLED by the heart.
I just have been so thrilled with the SLED program this year and what it really has done to the community, the campus as a whole, and how it's really brought the students together. The one project in particular that I think has just done tremendous is the box tops, where the school and community spirit group organized the collection of box tops to get our school mascot purchased, I should say a costume purchase for our school mascot, and it's just been tremendous. The mascot is now attending rallies and sporting events, and it's just really brought our campus together.
Well, I think the SLED group has had a great impact on our campus this year. My favorite part has been watching the teachers participate in the Google workshops, and the kids actually teaching the teachers something new that they can turn around and utilize in their classroom.
It's really great that the leadership students get an opportunity to come into our classroom, because it's a great chance for them to socialize and engage with our students. Our students always look forward to it. It's a great learning opportunity for both our gen ed and our special ed to interact and engage. So it's perfect. We hope it keeps going.
I think lunch games are a good thing because people get to meet up and make new friends.
I think lunch games is a good thing because kids get to work together as a team and meet new people.
What were some of our best successes so far this year for our first year ever doing SLED? What do you think?
There's been a lot of people, like almost full in the library, coming to our escape rooms.
Yeah, so sheer numbers. The escape rooms have been full. What else?
The Pixels group raised the money to get escape room boxes, the breakout EDU boxes.
Right, and the subscriptions for teachers?
I think lunch games, because kids like who just kind of like out there bored waiting for their friends, they always just come down to like lunch games.
I would also say our Genius Bar, like when we got kind of trained and like taught how to do it, especially with Zachary's workshops too. Like it's taught me a lot how to use Google, like where I didn't really know to use it before.
I've seen kids that attended the workshops that Bill and I have taught. I've seen them in my other classes helping another student work with that same program.
That's great. So it's not, you guys don't, yeah, you guys aren't the end teacher, then they're going out and teaching. So you've had an impact beyond what you can see. Because if you're showing them how to do it, and then they show even one more person, that doubles the impact that you've had. And if they show 2 or 3 other people,
And if those other people show other people.
yeah, it gets around quick. I've also been told by teachers that the kids in SLED are the ones that are helping them use technology when they get stuck in the classroom.
A benefit that I've definitely seen is I don't get like as nervous as I would if I was presenting, and I actually learned how to control myself and take control when there's chaos and like be a leader.
And I feel like the students or like the kids around the school, they really appreciate it too. Like even the other day at Genius Bar, we got the Starbucks because a student wrote us a thank you letter with like the gift card.
When I first came into school, I was really nervous, but after I got to do the summer training for SLED and after having a couple meetings at SLED, I felt more like at home and not as nervous about school.
Like Belle said, I was really nervous too, but we got to meet a lot of new people through the training and just through SLED in general. And so like, I guess having like people I knew around campus like helped me.
Good deal. When you started your projects, did you think that we would get to where we are today? When we started in the summer? Kind of show of hands, thumbs up, thumbs down. Did you think that we would have a list of like, I'd have to write them all down and count them. I don't know, some of you guys have been writing down. You have at least 15 or 20 different projects, right? Yeah. All right, so for the most part, you guys didn't think we'd get here.
No.
So I think it is amazing what you guys have done. So tell me a little bit about that. What did you think when we first started all of these projects, Ryan?
When we first started, I thought it was just like just a project to do, just to like plan out leadership skills. I didn't think we were actually going to go ahead and actually do it.
Kind of like another performance task.
Yeah.
Let's practice, let's make the budget, let's make the plan, and then turn it in for a grade. So you don't get a grade for your SLED projects, but you get something better, right? You get to see everybody and how happy they are.
Like Ryan, I was really surprised that we were actually doing it because we'd never done something like this, like in elementary or anything. So like, and that we were leading it ourselves, like it was kind of overwhelming, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah, it is. When you take on a big project, it's like, oh, where do I start? But then with all of you working together, it starts rolling, and then before you know it, we have a program going.
I feel like we learn in school to like do it halfway and just like Ryan said, turn it in for a grade, and we never get to fully do it. So actually getting to like really do it is inspiring.
So, how do we do it all? We have accomplished a lot this year.
What is our process to accomplish all of this?
We brainstorm. We plan and plan and plan. We present to each other.
To send out a survey for all the kids to vote on which 3 classes they would want. And then the second one would be find advisors for the club.
We volunteer.
In all of this, we develop our leadership skills through
setting goals, completing teamwork challenges, public speaking, and we have fun together.